So let's talk tats. I did say I was going to do a tattoo tour, so I could do that as well. But so here is the matching one that I got with Lauren. I don't have any footage of her getting hers because I wasn't allowed to sit in there, but I will insert a picture of hers here. Here it is. It's a little bit covered in blood up here, so sorry that you can't see the proper color, but I think that it is so cool. I think it looks dope there. Yeah, and I just really love the line work. As for pain, didn't really hurt. What hurt more actually was like literally my arm over the thing, because it went like right up my armpit, and then my arm kind of went numb towards the end. But I also have this really great thing that like once I'm like 10 minutes into a tattoo, like a big one like this one for example, whatever body part it's on kind of just goes numb after about 10 minutes, so then it's pretty easy to take, which that's basically what happened with this one. It hurt a little tiny bit up near the top and when she was shading with the color, but other than that, not bad. It took about 25 minutes to half an hour. So yeah, and Lauren and I are both really happy with it. Everyone keeps asking me like what it means, and I'm like, nothing, it just looks fucking cool, like. And now I'll put some shorts on and we'll talk about Mac. Here it is. I'll insert some pictures as well. It's a little bit covered in blood and plasma right now, but that's what it looks like. I'm not sure if I've talked about it when I talked about getting this tattoo or not, but when I was in high school, I was, for like 3 out of the 4 years, closer to 4, I was in a pretty bad mental state. And Mac Miller's music really helped me get through it in a way that like really no one else or nothing else could. And I get really emotional about Mac. And he actually died on my first day of college ever, which was very detrimental. I remember where I was when I heard the news. My mom had picked me up and we stopped at Tim Hortons before she was bringing us home, and then I was gonna go to work. And I was walking out of the Tim Hortons when my phone buzzed and a Twitter notification came in that said Mac Miller found dead in his home, alleged overdose. And I read this, ice cap in hand, muffin, and I was like, oh my god. And then my tears naturally just started, and I was like, this cannot be real. I texted my boyfriend at the time and I was like, Mac Miller's dead. I texted my best friend Bean, Mac Miller just died. I was Snapchatting Andrew at the time. It just, sometimes I still can't believe that he's gone. And it really bothers me because he was trying so hard to be sober. Anyway, ciao. So there's just a lot of emotional meaning behind this tattoo. And it was just one of those things. I was I found it on TikTok. Someone drew it. And as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh my God, I need that. I sent it to all my friends and was like, look at what I'm getting as soon as we're out of lockdown. I commented on it and I was like, oh my God, I'm getting that first design as soon as I'm out of lockdown. The creator liked it. Once I heard that we would be getting out of lockdown, I messaged my tattoo artist about it. She was like, all right, cool. I love doing artists. I love detail like that. And I was like, okay, great. Made the appointment and brought it to life. And it is the most beautiful piece of work I have ever seen. She has such great line design, such great detail. I mean, like, if you guys, I will insert a picture of the design, and I will also insert a picture of this picture of Mac. She took realism literally to a whole nother level. Like, it looks so real. It looks like his literal face is tattooed on my leg. I love it. I love it so much. That is also one of the last photos ever taken of Mac. So that's like a whole nother level of emotion and just wow. But as for pain, out of 10, 8. It was mostly shade work, so it was painful. The first little bit wasn't so bad, except for when she was on like either the outside or the inside of my leg. Then it was like, and then the first section of shading or whatever was like fine, because I have some decent amount of shading in this tattoo, which was done by her as well, so I knew like what shading felt like. And then the second time around on the shading, I was like, yeah, okay. And then by the time the third and the fourth came around, I was so raw. She was like, do you want a break? And I was like, no, just get it over with. But yeah, and it took like 5 hours. I already said that earlier, but yeah, that is the story behind that. I'll do a quick tattoo tour of the rest of my tats. The first tattoo I ever got was this one behind my ear. And as you can tell, it's very messed up and very faded. I will be getting that covered up eventually. The same day I got this tattoo. This is one of my faves. It says Comet. It's in my uncle's handwriting because he calls me Comet after Haley's Comet. He actually got me this for Christmas one year. The year that I got my tattoo, I ran in and showed him at work once it was done. And then for Christmas that year, he got me this beautiful piece of art and wrote Haley's Comet on it, except it was spelt like my name instead of the actual Haley's Comet. Yeah. So yeah, I love that tat. And after that, oh my god, no, this wasn't my first tattoo. This little teeny heart was. Me and Justine, my best friend that's going to school in the States, got this together when we were 17. Our parents had to take us and sign off on it. And it was just so that we would have a little piece of each other forever when she goes away to school and stuff. So that one, then this one, and this one on the same day. After that, what did I get? After that, I think I got these two on my inner arm. So I got a sun on this side and then a moon and a star on this side. These ones are kind of stupid. Like, I really don't know why I got them. Even the artist at the time was like, you know, this is like one of the most basic tattoos ever, right? And I was like, yeah. And actually last night when I was there, I was showing them and they were like, are those stick and pokes? And I was like, no. And then that like made me realize that I paid full price for a ridiculous tattoo. I don't know if I'll ever get them covered up, maybe, but yeah. And then after that was this sunflower tat, in color. I like it. I love sunflowers, they're my favorite flower, so it does have meaning in that way. I don't really love the style or the color, maybe is the right way to put it. They're just, I wish they were more like pastel-y colors instead of so dark. But yeah, that one didn't hurt at all for being on my ribs. I went alone. I was like, I Ubered from college and I was like, let's go. Yep. And then after that one, I got this one on my arm, which is my star sign constellation, except that it's upside down. I do like this. I wish it was facing the right way, and I wish instead of the moon I had gotten my Taurus symbol instead, because now really what it says is that I'm an upside down Taurus moon. I have one on my ankle. There we go. I can't, oh. But that is a matching one with my mom and I. It's just a mom hugging her daughter, but like kind of abstract. But yeah, I really love that one. That one has a lot of meaning to me because I love my mom. I think really that's it, other than my shoulder tat, which is a moon with a bunch of flowers, which is just, there's no like major meaning to this other than the fact that I love the moon. And yeah, I think that's all my tattoos up to thus far. Moral of the story here is don't get tattoo gun happy at a young age, because you'll probably end up with 3 or 4 tattoos that you regret, like me. I don't regret them to the point that it's like, ugh, I have to cover those up, but it's just goofy. I might regret it one day.